In the wise words of Buttercup from the new Powerpuff Girls live action reboot, life is one big hate boner. Hello besties, friends, pretty people of the internet. Today, we're gonna be talking about something that I think everyone is pretty upset about. Now, honestly, when I first saw that the CW was making this, I first thought, okay, it can't be that bad. But then I had to think back to other live action shows that were taken by cartoons. Fate the Winx Saga was terrible. So why would I expect the Powerpuff Girls to be any better? Especially since the CW isn't that great. I'm sorry. So the announcement of the Powerpuff Girls was in 2020, and then the leaked script came out on Twitter in like late May. So of course I am kind of behind on this because when I first saw it, I kind of needed some time to kind of decompress because it was just so bad, so cringy. Oh my gosh. What really set Twitter aflame with this show was the costumes. The costumes were something that you could literally buy on Amazon for like 20 bucks. And a company like the CW can afford more than $20 costumes that someone like me could buy. Like look at these. Like, look at these dresses. I don't get it. The socks are rolled up to the kneecap almost. Them shoes are just, ugh. Oh my god, they're so ugly. It just looks like they didn't take any time to develop what the Powerpuff Girls actually looked like. The Powerpuff Girls were colorful. They were vibrant. This is literally just girls going to school. This is not something that you put on national television. These companies really need a fashion designer. I'm not even kidding. Let's get into the script. The script is what really turned my buttons. Follow what the original show planned. Because I'm reading through all the Twitter comments because literally any person that read the fandom or at least watched a few episodes of the show could probably write this better than these scriptwriters because these scriptwriters were absolutely terrible. I don't want to push and bash on people, but they were terrible. I'm gonna do a little dramatic read through. Bubbles. Blossom's fine. I saw on her Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted. And I saw on her Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. What? Buttercup. Coming back here is probably triggering for her. What's triggering? There's no backstory. What's the triggering and why is it in quotes? Maybe we'll find something later. Bubbles. Why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean, moveon.org. What sort of slang is that? And what, wait a minute. They killed Mojo already? So basically this just made a complete 180 to what the show was about. The first episode of the Powerpuff Girls, Mojo was just making his move. What in the world? So you're telling me in the pilot of the Powerpuff Girls, Mojo is already gone? Buttercup. Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. What is it about teenagers and publicly shaming someone?
Wait! What is the tea? The girls are fighting!
Bubble, look, we love being the Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we want it to be other things too. Like in Dirty Dancing, Baby wanted to join the Peace Corps, but she also wanted to be a fancy slut, and her dad didn't get it. Oh. Look at this. Bro. Buttercup, I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality. Blossom, take it up with Dad. Buttercup, Dad freaks out if we do anything off-model. He treats us like a product he developed. They make it seem like the dad, the professor, is an abusive person. What in the world? The professor broke his back to provide for his girls. It doesn't make any sort of sense to me that the writers are making him seem like he's a awful human being. Like, when has he ever in the actual show been terrible to his girls? Like, I don't understand the slander. Why? It's not necessary unless there's an actual reason, which there isn't. Before I get any more mad, let's continue. Oh no, oh no. You know what's funny? The PBG live action script being confirmed to be real is the funniest no it's not a joke moment since the reveal of Snowflake and a safe place. Enough ranting and rambling from me. Have a random busty adult Bubbles. Like, I don't understand. This is so bad. And also the CW made like a whole public announcement stating like why the pilot was so bad and why they wanted to fix it and revamp it and make it better. Their reasoning was just so dumb because the only feedback y'all got was negative. I mean, it just literally ruins my childhood. Like, the Powerpuff Girls was legit my childhood. I would watch it with my siblings, I would watch it with my friends. Powerpuff Girls were just so iconic. I feel like that's why so many people are just so upset about this show, was because how iconic it was. People literally enjoyed it because it was peaceful, it was fun, and there's little girls saving the day from bad people. Like, that's what people loved about the show. But literally here, I don't even see them actually saving people. It looks like they're just going to school and making fun of each other and bashing each other and bashing their parents. It's almost like pretty privilege, rich privilege. Ugh, it's just so bad. Oh, this part really gets me. Bubbles, I always believed in you and defended you, Dad. Even when you sold away our likeness to that cartoon, which by the way, totally whitewashed us. Even then, I had your back. I always had a smile on my face. I never broke character, even though there was so much more to me. I always put family and the team first no matter what. I don't understand this. What? Bubbles, you're literally white. Duh, Cameron's a white girl, right? Yes, that doesn't make any sense to me. Still, you see the dad being pushed as some has-been. This is just so absurd. Oh, wait a minute. Mojo had a son named Jojo, who is now going to be the bad boy love interest for Blossom who murdered Mojo. Ew! Oh no. What sort of sense does that make? If anything, Blossom's like the type of girl that would be like so fierce, so on top of it. She don't take crap from nobody. She's like a boss lady. Why in the world do we need a bad boy love interest? I can already see where this is going. Just, you know, bad boy love interest. Blossom's like all lovey-dovey into it. Her personality is gonna be like of a snail, not gonna move anywhere. It's just gonna stay put and stay the same. You know what? At first, I was only gonna watch like the first and second episode just to get a feel for it and say that, you know what? Yes, I watched the show, I did it, I was able to do it, but now I don't even want to. I don't even want to watch it and give them any sort of revenue. I know I'm probably being super over dramatic with my responses. You could read the fan fiction and the anime and you could see just how much better this is than the live action. It doesn't even feel like the Powerpuff Girls because it's like three girls just hating each other for no reason. The Powerpuff Girls were always loved by everyone. Everyone loved the Powerpuff Girls and they loved everyone back. Like they were positive and hopeful and youthful. Why does it have to be aged up and just filled with sex and drugs? I don't get it. Because most teenagers aren't like that, I promise you. Oh, look at this. As many of you saw, the script to the live action TV show has leaked. Mojo Jojo has released a response. Now you know it's bad if Mojo is releasing a hate response. I don't even know what I'm even looking at. Like, this is just ridiculous. The show was about these girls that loved saving the city of Townsville. Even though they were bested by the Rowdy Rough Boys at some point, they still were the Powerpuff Girls that were loved and adored, and they loved people back. It wasn't just narrow, straight focus, but it wasn't so all over the place where you didn't know what's going on. And I think that's the big problem with the CW's version. It's all over the place. It doesn't even seem like the Powerpuff Girls. It doesn't seem like they even took time to watch the first episode or how the seasons came to be, which is quite a lot of the problem with all these live action shows. I could definitely dive deeper into a lot more of these shows if you would like. Just comment them down below and I will be sure to do that. But I just want people to understand that it is not hard to make good shows with good writing and have people understand and fall in love with people. Like, it's not hard to have a show that's positive. It doesn't have to be dark academia, no emotion, not colorful. Like, when has that ever been a thing for people? I guess that's it for me. I don't think I can focus on this anymore without getting super irritated and tired. I thought I would just take a few moments and read through the script and actually feel like I accomplished something, because I have been irritated with all these live action reboots for so long, and now I'm finally getting the opportunity to yell about them. I'm sure this video is not cohesive at all, but I hope you enjoyed my yelling and my rambling about how TV shows are just not it at the moment. 2021 live action.
Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like. Subscribe for more content if you want, and I will hopefully see every one of you, besties, friends, and pretty people of the internet in another video. Adjourned!